Hello, my lovely Geminis. We are doing monthly love for singles, couples, and anyone with a person in mind that they love. With all my readings, they are general. If I'm not in your energy bubble, that's perfectly fine. There will always be readers out there who are picking up different energies in the collective. I work with storytelling, psychic, intuition, and the tarot cards. I call in your guides and angels for everything that comes through. With this reading, we are going to focus on past, present, future, your energy and their energy. Thank you, guides, for bringing in the most clear messages. Thank you, angels, for these messages. Oh, God, I already had a card fly out. I'm hearing a Celine Dion song. It's all coming back to me now. Just it's kind of a sad love song, actually. It almost has the energy of pining, longing, missing that romantic connection. So I'm very curious what these energies are going to be talking about now. All right, we're going to do a couple more shuffles. Thank you, Spirit. What are the best messages for Gemini for the month of December in love? Past, present, future. Somebody about to walk into my house right now. It may get loud. 2 more shuffles, please, Spirit. All right. We're going to lay these out now. Interesting. All right. So that song was already pretty darn accurate. There were nights when the wind was so cold. All right. So for present energy, we have the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. With the 8 of Wands, it shows that there should be some quick communication coming in. It shows you or this other person desiring to have communication, events that move at a fast pace. With the 7 of Swords, though, this can be seen as secrets that are still being kept, deceptions, though I feel like that's a harsh word for this particular circumstance. And at its base, it's just deep insecurity. It could be somebody wanting to talk about their insecurities, share their insecurities. I'm actually going to tap in psychically to try and understand this a little bit better. I'm seeing one person, either you or them, and it's like they're walking to the other person, and I just see them, and they're just like, oh, just please listen to me. Please listen to me. It's like this. It was like this. It was like this. So it is somebody wanting to communicate about things that they had previously held back from. All right, so I'm going to get more clarification on that in just a little bit. With your energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Now, the Eight of Pentacles talks about somebody who is working hard. They're working on the things they've been learning. They're working on their business. They're the apprentice. They're someone who is willing to put in the hard work for self-improvement. And I feel like that's you, Gemini, and that's awesome. That's great. With the Ace of Swords, it even shows this may be a new project that you've recently started. And I don't know why we're kind of going into work, career, and goals for this love reading, but I feel like this is where your energy has shifted. You even have the Crown of Success. Now, the thing with the Ace of Swords is it's not the most emotional card. Sometimes it can even feel like you cut your emotions out. You weren't having it. You're thinking with your head now. And that can feel kind of weird sometimes, especially if you're an emotional person. You might even think, what's wrong with me? I have no emotions. But sometimes you just need that. You're working hard on yourself, and you are using all of your energy in a very productive manner. Now, for them, they have the Page of Cups and the Hermit. So, it feels like there's not a lot of communication going on between you and this person at the same time. At this time, I mean. They are wanting a fresh beginning in love. That's what this card means. But it's a little bit immature. It's not a bad thing. It's just not like a fully formed, oh, I know I love you so much. It's still kind of like all about me. And the Hermit shows that there is silence going on. They're doing some deep introspection. They're trying to figure out what they want. They're trying to listen to their higher guidance. They're trying to seek the wisdom that they need to graduate from being the Page of Cups. Neither of these is a bad card, and it does show work. They're working more from an emotional standpoint, trying to understand all of their emotions and all of their insecurities, and you are just going about your business, taking care of your business. That's great. In the past, we have the Fool and the Five of Cups. So the Fool shows both of them actually can be seen as separation cards. The Fool takes off. They leave everything behind. They just take what's on their back and they take off walking. And then it shows they're really unhappy. This could be you too. It shows the Fool can be a new beginning, but it can also be an ending. And this shows sadness, like, well, shit, that sucked. That wasn't fun. I didn't like that. Now, in the future, we have the High Priestess and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is new beginnings, fire energy, and the High Priestess is listening to your intuition. So we're going to go into some clarification for quite a few of these now. I think what I want to do first, though, is tap in psychically for their energy. And remember, they had these two things. Okay. They just didn't know how to handle the emotions. Because even in this card, this person is staring at the fish like, what is this fish? What? Oh my God, my cat has a jacket on. That's weird. I didn't put that on there. Anyways, so I saw this person looking in the cup and the fish was there. And they were just kind of squirrely acting. They were like, oh, I don't understand. What is this fish? What is it? It's looking at me. I don't get it. So it's them. It's them learning to deal with their emotions. And the Hermit is just, it is what it is. It's solitude. It's withdrawing into oneself to understand the emotions. So overall, it does feel like it feels like The beginning happened. It felt wonderful. Then there was a separation, or somebody, it's also possible somebody couldn't get over an old relationship and they kept those insecurities, or those old relationships caused them to be guarded and secretive with the Seven of Swords. But with the Eight of Wands, there really is going to be some type of communication coming in pretty fast. I don't know that you appear too concerned either way, because you look like you're doing pretty good. I want to ask some clarification cards on the Page of Wands and the High Priestess. Let's see what's going on with that for the future, Spirit. Can you share with me? I don't know if I like it. Hold on, let me draw another one. Come on, Spirit, throw one out for me. Okay, here we go. We got the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who has matured. The Page of Cups was sitting there, exploring their feelings, feeling wounded, feeling caught unaware. The Knight of Pentacles wants to come back in and offer true security. You're already working on your security because you're building your pinnacle already. That could be in any kind of way. You could be building your emotional foundations, your self-worth back up. You could just be focusing on your hobbies. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it shows they are graduating from the Page of Cups, from learning, introspection. And the first card I drew that I said I didn't like was the Six of Wands, because this is like success. Success, you know, the white horse, purity, good intentions. But I wanted to know why success. What's changed? What's changed? Because that's what you're going to think. Well, what have you really changed? So with the Knight of Pentacles, we see. It really is. It's looking like things are moving back in gear. Yeah, I don't know if I even need to do any more clarifying cards. I feel like there's going to be a percentage of you who are like, yay, they grew up. But then there's going to be another part of you that's like, I'm working on myself now. And neither one of those is wrong. But it does look like this person has matured. And with the High Priestess, that says, listen to your own intuition. Listen to your heart. So if your heart is telling you to give this person another chance, or to, even if you're married, even if you've been distant and you're like, I don't know if I want this. If this person is showing you that they want to build security with you and you're torn, this reading is showing that they are doing the inner work right now that would give you some stability to say, okay, we can try again. Now, if that's not it, that's not it. But anyways, overall, it looked really good, and I do see how that song was relevant. Look it up. Celine Dion. I don't even know the name of it. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Something like that. Anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon.